It's time now for Reclaiming America with our very own counterculture mom, Tina Griffin. Tina, why do you bring me such pain? Because this first story is gruesome, demonic, as they've said. It's all about, a mom, supposedly, and I'll put that in air quotes, because what did she say to her baby?
I could have killed you, but I chose to let you live. I chose to let her live. As in, I had a choice. All women should have a choice.
Do you realize what you just said? Killed. I cannot wrap my brain around this, no matter how I look at it.
If you don't want to use the word kill, that's fine. If you want to use the word kill, that's fine. When you use hand sanitizer, you kill germs. I could have simply chosen to let you not exist, but I let you exist. I let you form past the zygote phase.
Is that better?
So yes, I realize what I just said, and I stand by it. If you want to get an abortion, get an abortion. If you don't want to get an abortion, don't get an abortion, but don't try to oppress my rights.
My rights, not the baby's rights. I have a couple T-shirts in my closet from Cole 1972. Dear friend Carla, I've known her for decades. She has one of the only pro-life fashion lines. Check it out, col1972.com. Tons of great conversation starter pro-life T-shirts, where they give back 100% of their proceeds to pro-life causes. And one of their shirts that I have basically states that the person saying they want to be pro-choice, which there is no pro-choice, it's pro-life or pro-death. But this shirt basically says, you had the chance to live, let your baby live. The people that are pro-choice, they got to live. Their mothers chose life. I will never be able to wrap my brain around it.
And I always like saying, you did have choices. You do have choices. Death, murdering, is not one of those choices. You still have choice. And so any of the time they make this argument, and the simple fact that she's saying it to the face of her baby, I can only pray that she changes her mind. That over the time this baby shows her what is truth, and the demons, go away from her, because otherwise, what does that poor baby have anything to grow up in, and what is that baby going to see moving forward?
I can't tell you how bad. I know you'd say the same thing. I wanted to drive in my truck, drive, a couple hours here to grab that child, just to give it a home that it deserves. And the sad thing is, we have our younger generation that are total pro-lifers. There's so many out there, so many young people that get it. They see the truth. Mark Harrington, we have LifeSite News, all these world changers showing the truth of what abortion really is. And we have a pro-life series coming out next week. Everybody on FreedomProject Media, if you love this program, you will love that series. We have AJ Hurley on, another hero, David Daleiden. These people are on the front of the battle lines exposing Planned Parenthood. AJ Hurley I just interviewed yesterday. I was bawling last night going through my editing notes of what abortion really is. Pictures I've seen for 25 years that our younger generation never sees. But the second they see one image, they start to question everything. They're on fire. They want the truth. When they see the truth, you can't shut them up.
And we at least have one positive story here of a man who is also speaking the truth. There is a video basically capturing a pro-life man who's just showing love basically to everyone around him, and it happens to be in front of these pro-abortion protesters.
Hey, I'm so happy your mom didn't abort you. I am so happy. I wouldn't be able to see or talk to you guys.
Well, as you can see from that video, this is what it means to be the hands and feet of Christ. He was yelled at, nasty words, treated improperly, and yet he still told people that Jesus loves them. And that's what we have to do in these end times. I mean, look what happened to Christ. He was also persecuted and died because of us. The other crazy thing that I just want to touch base really quick that people might not be aware, and it goes with both stories today. This is what's surfacing now. This is how evil our culture is. And why do we show these stories every week? It's not to have us not sleep at night. It's to have us be active and proactive and in the community and sharing truth and giving to pro-life causes and saving babies and talking to pregnant moms that might be contemplating abortion when you're at the local grocery store that you don't know about, is because there's now information surfacing of medical waste companies that are burning aborted babies for electricity in America. That we talk about next week. It's insane. Lifenews.com says that California Democrats right now are pushing a bill that would legalize infanticide for 28 days after a baby is born. If they are currently doing that to infants around the U.S. right now, who's to say they can't do that to us? And let me just tell you something. I have way too much proof after 27 years of research on these elites, where they are literally setting up America for having that happen. So I'm like red alert here, people. We have got to fight for liberty in America. We've got to fight for life. If we can't fight for life, nothing else matters.
Absolutely. And Tina, we got to keep the people informed, and they can stay informed by watching what you're doing. So where can everyone find more of your content?
Absolutely. And I want to leave us on a high note. Okay, this man was a hero. He went to a pro-death scenario, this pro-choice, which is really pro-death rally. We should be doing that as well. I've done that before. I had a pro-life teacher down, went to D.C. in the middle of all these women, and I have had great conversations. Obviously survived. They came out of there. I'm here today. But that's what we all have to do. Just one scenario, one idea. Go to thecounterculturemom.com and download from our website our app, or you can go to iTunes, Google Play, wherever you get an app. Download Counterculture Mom. We have a bunch of people on our team, over 20 people daily, pumping out positive alerts for us to know how to get involved, to make a change in America. We all want to be involved. A lot of parents saying, what can we do to make a difference? Check out that app, download it. Also, it will alert you throughout the week of the pop culture alerts ahead of time of what Hollywood hogwash, what they're trying to pump out into our children's brains to wreak havoc and trash their whole foundation, which should be in the Lord, not Satan. That's basically what it comes down to.